Good morning, YouTube. Looks like we're right on 32 degrees. $32 degrees on the digital. I think the news said it's 11 degrees colder than it was yesterday morning. You know, we were only dipping to the like about 40 for a couple of nights. Beginning mileage 24033. 24033. Little frost on the window this morning. Light frost. Now we go for a ride on the old 650 GS this morning. We haven't had her out for a while, and then I was actually out of town for a few days. Took the little vacation, and then you know, the last couple of mornings have been too warm, so, but we're just, you know, we're within the range this morning, so we'll get out and about a little bit. It's kind of hazy this morning, almost like it's there's moisture right against the ground there, almost like you're in the rain cloud. Yeah, Ellen and I took our little trip. We had a good time. We visited the state line. It's called the Border Inn on the Nevada border, and had a nice time there. Nice dinner, and stayed over in the. We were able to visit with the owner. Her name is Denise, and she's just a really special lady. She's been there for a lot of years, and to be able to operate and manage a place like that out in the middle of nowhere year-round, she's got pretty good management skills. In that area, it's probably only about 50 miles from where we used to run our sheep on the desert, and so sometimes when we were out there, you know, on maybe a Friday or Saturday night, we'd run on out to the Border Inn there, you know, have a burger or something, hang out and visit. But the last, oh gosh, I think it's been about 14 years ago when we sold out our sheep operation, but just right after that, Denise started a thing which I believe they call it the Sheep Herders Outing, and one day in February or January or February each year, she invites everyone who has anything to do with the sheep industry, you know, whether they were the owners or the sheep herders or anyone. She has a big party out there and serves a lamb stew dinner, and they have, a lot of times they have about 200 people, and she does that all free of charge. And I've never been, I just hadn't taken the time to go do that, and when we were there, we found out that they had that just the week before. So we're planning on attending that next year, because it's quite a historical thing. It's like there's a lot of storytelling about, you know, the old timers and you know, things that have happened, and then she also has like a gallery of photos hanging in the hall there, and And you know, anyone that wanted to submit a photograph to her, she has it framed and has their picture hanging there. And it's interesting because there's three of our sheep herders have their pictures there. There's Bertin Barragan and Billy Sosi and Johnny Calanchenga, who was a Peruvian, and all three of those had the pictures hanging there. So anyway, it was good to visit with Denise, and we plan to be there next year. So I think this is going to be our maybe only cold morning for 2 more mornings, and then I think by Saturday it might cool off again, so we might be able to get a decent ride. But anyway, we thought we'd get out and about this morning and go for a little ride before everyone in the sleepy little town wakes up and goes to school. So anyway, we'll just be out here cruising, and we'll talk to you in a bit. Boy, that was a cool, hazy, foggy morning. I actually got a little bit cold on my legs. All I had on my base layer, you know, and then a pair of Carhartts, and should have had another layer on there. Anytime you get that fog, it just kind of penetrates right through your clothing, and a little bit. Of course, it's not that, you know, it's just like 32 degrees or whatever. But okay, hopefully you can see that ending mileage, 24088. 24088, and this is Dr. Dual Sport out.